big clotheslines. I love the spot where they were both punching the shit out of each other.
Yeah.
Bray actually got the upper hand there, which is a big, pat on the back from Taker. Taker used to be known as the guy, the fucking soup bone thrower, if you will.
Yeah.
Good old JR would put it. So, really solid match.
Oh, God.
The spot of the night, I'm going to call it the spot of the night. Not even just the spot of the match. You had Bray pop up.
Going on his back, looking at it. And we both called it. Taker just, gets up. Makes fucking Bray Wyatt makes him want to shit his pants.
Yeah, Bray kind of backs down. They both kind of on their hands and knees, staring at each other, getting up slow, and then, just a really awesome spot.
Oh, yeah.
Earlier than that, though, you had the choke slam immediately into a tombstone, immediately into a cover, and Bray kicked out. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Taker sold it holy shit, this guy's a fucking monster. Bray would come in. Later on, he would hit his sister Abigail, and Taker almost botched it, and Bray caught it and hit it, fixed it. He really cleaned it up there, so good on Bray Wyatt. No offense to Taker, I'm sure he's never probably taken that move. And he's tall and lanky, so I can just tell, having to wrap around somebody to hit that thing has got to be kind of awkward.
Yeah.
But it looked really crisp, the way he kind of cleaned it up there. The second tombstone, the pin, solid match. I actually really enjoyed it. I really wish Bray would have won, but, it's not one of those matches where, it pissed me off.
Because Taker made Bray look good.
Yeah.
Bray made himself look good. He made Taker look good.
Yeah, this is probably Taker's best match
in a long time.
Since the Shawn Michaels matches,
right.
I would say. I think it was better than the CM Punk match. Definitely better than the 2 Triple H matches. I'll argue with anybody that wants to argue that Hell in the Cell with Triple H. I thought that match was fucking garbage.
Yeah, not very entertaining.
He was hurt last year versus Brock, so it's kind of hard to rate, to be fair to Taker. But this one, he looked really good. He looked like he'd been really training. He was in great shape. So, yeah, I'm going to give this one a 4.5. I think
definitely. Absolutely. 4.5, if not a 5. That solid work on both sides. They both looked great. Both did a great job. Very entertaining. At that point that we talked about, I didn't care who won. I was completely sold on the match. It was great.
So we get a video package building up the main event. Trying to make Roman Reigns look good. Let's just be fair. That's what they're doing. He can't talk. Brock can't talk, but at least he has Paul Heyman. Roman Reigns gets the most ridiculous entrance I think I've ever seen. He wandered out from the nosebleeds. And he's got 38 cops around him. People are just flipping him off as he's walking down the stairs, booing him, shoving him down the stairs. I'm why would you have him come out of the crowd if you don't think you can protect him? You have to know he is not over. He kind of comes out to a low murmur. He has a few people cheering, a couple people slapping him on the back.
Yeah.
I think I saw more people flipping him off than slapping him on the back.
Yeah.
Let's go Roman. It was ugly.
Yeah, when you first introduced him, I heard he only had slightly more cheers than boos than John Cena. Where John Cena, it's kind of even, it kind of drones itself out.
Yeah.
But still, you
can
hear
the
those
John
hard
Cena
boos.
thing, you got the, that's for Cena.
Cena sucks. Yeah.
So you have the very obvious, divide. Whereas Roman Reigns just seems to be let's go Roman.
Roman sucks.
Let's go Roman.
Roman sucks. Yeah.
And that's just pretty much your divide. Granted, I think there's more female fans of Roman than probably male fans, but at the same
he's gonna be to women what John Cena is to kids.
Yeah, granted Cena gets a lot of women fans too. But alright, so you get Brock Lesnar comes out just looking like a fucking monster. They get to the ring. I love the introductions. You have Lillian Garcia, the challenger, Roman Reigns. Boo. And then you get Paul Heyman just cuts the fucking most awesome thing. The reigning, defending Brock Lesnar. And Brock's all
Like he's like jumping around. Like
he walks right in the middle of the ring, and he's just like
he looks like a fucking caged gorilla.
Yeah, he was just like fucking pumped
He
up.
didn't know what to fucking do with himself.
Brock could have won the match 30 seconds in. He like punched Roman in the head, F5s him. Oh no, he picked him up and slammed him in the corner. And
Was
then
it
F5s him.
What was it? 8 German suplexes the entire match.
8 suplexes. The greatest line in WrestleMania history. Welcome to Suplex. What was it?
Welcome to Suplex City, bitch.
Yeah, welcome to Suplex City, bitch. Number 1 trend on Twitter. Just fucking awesome.
So yeah, throughout the entire, the majority of the match, Brock was just destroying Roman Reigns. Like it wasn't even like.
Yeah, I think they finally decided like that's a dead fish in the water.
Like it was just. And then he was getting.
Yeah, he started to make his comeback.
Getting a little punch drunk, and then like. He got him outside, and then Brock hit his noggin on the post, and he got cut wide open.
Yeah, Brock's a fucking beast. He just headbutts the pole. He cut himself the hard way.
Yeah, he was playing it out in the ring, stumbling around. It's like getting hit, getting back
Roman
up
hit him with
immediately.
what, 3 Superman punches?
Yeah, 3 or 4.
Got him like 8 back elbows. Hit him with like 2 spears. Brock kicks out. So you still gotten some good stuff. And then
all seems lost.
And then what? Brock hit another F5 and they're both down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went for the Superman punch. Brock catches him, F5s him. They're both laying. Or Roman's on his stomach, Brock's on his back, just laying there. And then my man Seth Rollins comes running down, cashes that shit in, makes a triple threat, tosses Roman.
He just like kicks Roman Reigns out.
Oh, I forgot to talk about that. Remember when Undertaker just like kicked Bray in the head?
Oh yeah.
They're both down on the ground and just kicked him.
He just kicks him. Yeah.
Like, get away from me. Give me a minute, man. I don't know why, but that just cracked me up. But yeah, getting back to it. So Seth Rollins runs in, cashes that shit in.
We neither of us said anything because we didn't want to jinx it, but we were both praying for this to happen because, like we said, Brock was just dominating the entire match, and for Rollins to come in and win it.
Yeah, well, we got a Roman Reigns story to tell you guys in a second, but because you're kind of like out of the loop really on Roman Reigns, right?
Yeah. I don't really have an opinion. So.
I think that guy's just a giant douchebag. And he keeps cutting these like promos on TV about like, well, it doesn't matter what the fans say, but when he cuts like the shoot one, he's like, screw those guys. They shouldn't have an opinion. They've never been a wrestler. Like, fuck you, dude. That's like saying like, I didn't really like this movie. Well, have you ever been in a movie? No, but I've never fucking cooked a souffle, but if it's made with shit, I'm not gonna like it. Like, I don't know. I just think that guy's like a fucking douchebag. Brock beat the absolute piss out of him. Made my day. So, Seth comes in, immediately about to get F5'd. I was like, oh my god, is Brock just gonna like beat them both? He gets hit with a spear. He rolls out of the ring. Seth kind of like, or no, Seth broke it up, right?
Yeah.
So then he rolls out of the ring. Seth hits the fucking curb stomp on Roman Reigns. Gets the pin. New champion. 5 out of fucking 5 for Brock Lesnar whooping that ass. Seth, new champion, which I had called, but I didn't want to like talk about it because I didn't want to jinx it. I thought literally Roman Reigns would win the match and then he would immediately cash in on him.
Yeah.
But I like this so much more because fuck Roman Reigns. He doesn't deserve a title reign. Get that shit out of here.
Yeah, well, it turned out to be...
Show in total? Or what's your rating for the match?
Oh, definitely 4.5 to 5 because it just that surprise factor at the end.
Yeah.
With us, with like, everyone's like, oh, we all know Roman Reigns is going to somehow come back and do his bullshit.
Yeah.
Get the title. And then, you hear the theme for Seth Rollins coming in. And it's like, yes, thank you, God.
So Seth got over with you. Like, all right.
Oh, absolutely.
Really you pretty much don't get to watch any Raws. When was the last time you would say, like, you were really following wrestling?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
So, like, who won you over tonight that you didn't kind of know about? Because, like, you knew what Dolph Ziggler was. You knew who Daniel Bryan was.
Oh, absolutely. Like, oh, God, that's... Like, the Wyatts have been kind of new to me. Like, I know about them. Like, I am very interested in Bray Wyatt because I like those kind of characters. So,
all right, I'll kind of run through some of the new guys. What were your thoughts on Ambrose?
Ambrose, he was cool.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't really get a whole lot of offense in the match. He took a crazy fucking bump, though. So.
Yeah, I could definitely get behind him.
Luke Harper?
Not too bad. Still got to do, watch a little bit more, but it's not too bad.
Bray, you said you're into?
Oh, I am definitely behind Bray Wyatt.
Like, yeah, I think he's the next coming to Mick Foley. I think he's up there, man. I think he's going to be great. I think he's one of those guys who could put the company on their back. Rusev?
I like Rusev. Like I said, I never in a million years would have figured, like, a new gimmick coming into this day and age would be 80s communist Russian.
Yeah, I think it's Team Rusev.
I think it's awesome. I think it could definitely go places. I personally think they could have set up, going into this WrestleMania a little differently so that, him winning or him losing would, after the fact, would push him a little bit more to make him seem a little bit more crazier. But you know what? I'm definitely behind Rusev.
All right.
Definitely.
Anybody else you really hadn't seen? I think that's pretty much it for
you
guys. So, show totals. What would you say? How would you rate the show? Out of 5, DFC official rating.
I'd say definitely 4.
Yeah.
It was much better than because we originally weren't even going to watch it.
Yeah, like a couple weeks ago, I was just to like the point of everybody was like dick sucking Roman Reigns, and I'm like, the dude has literally had 2 singles matches worth of damn. One, he was completely carried by Randy Orton. I don't give a fuck. I'll argue with anybody who wants to argue that point. I thought he had a good showing with Daniel Bryan, but Daniel Bryan's so fucking good. I literally think he'd go out there with anybody and have a great match. He could wrestle the Great Khali to a great match. Like, he's just that good. So it's kind of hard to rate him on that. Like, yes, he looked good. He's had a couple okay matches. Like, granted, he was against Big Show for most of them, and I like Big Show, but he's kind of a hard guy for somebody who's working that style to have a great match with. I think he had good matches with Seth Rollins, but again, Seth Rollins is so fucking good. He could literally go out there and wrestle Daniel Bryan's shadow. So, like, yeah, I'm not on Roman Reigns. It's fucking... Well, you watched it. What's your thoughts on Roman Reigns? I don't want to color your opinion. He hit 2 moves, man.
Yeah, that was the only thing, because everything you were talking about wasn't wrong. And it's just like...
Like, I don't want to take it away from him. Like, he has some cool moves in his arsenal, but like
I need to see more of them to get but so far
he just doesn't have the pieces together.
Yeah, like what I've seen so far, I'm not impressed. Like out of all these new guys,
I just hate the fact that WWE started to lie about like his accomplishments that are really just fucking retarded. They're like, he was a standout in NXT. No, he wasn't. Seth Rollins was the fucking standout of NXT. He was literally the champion. Dean Ambrose was a huge standout in NXT. Chris Hero, a.k.a. Cassius Ohno, who was supposed to be the 3rd Shield member before fucking management nixed it, was a standout in NXT. Roman Reigns was just a big dude that Vince McMahon liked. That's it. He is effectively Bull Dempsey. Like, he has a gimmick, and people seem to think he's cool. Like, he was alright in the Shield, but at the same time, he gets like that John Cena sort of love, where like, you're going to get people that like him. He just wins everything.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins puts in 99% of the match, tags in Roman, hits a spear, and a victory. Yes, people are going to like Roman Reigns. Like, he's the guy who never gets hurt and wins every match. He's going to get the casual fans to like him. You could do it with anybody. I guarantee you could get Fandango over if he literally just came into every match, fucking roundhouse kicked somebody in the head, won, and that was it. That was like his whole fucking gimmick. He was like Chuck Norris. I hate him. I don't know him personally, but he seems like a douchebag in all the interviews I've seen. And Roman Reigns, the character, I fucking can't stand. Like, John Cena, the person, I think he's generally an okay person. I don't like that he uses a lot of his personal life, like things he does, to push his character forward. But, like, I can get over it. I think he's generally probably an alright guy. So, like, it kind of colors me in the ring. Like, I'm like, I wish he would do stupid shit like that, but it doesn't. I don't hate him. Like, literally, Roman Reigns just makes me want to, like, punch the laptop. Him sitting, like, smiling smugly and shit. Oh, God, I just fucking hate him. So, my official rating for the night, I think there's a lot of really good matches that kind of scratch that 5-star match. The Sting one definitely drug it down. Like, I just hated the end of that match. I thought the rest of the match was okay. But
very disappointing ending.
The Divas match was just okay. Roman Reigns kind of like just being fucking stupid in the main event was kind of dumb. I'm going to give it a 4. Just because I think if you broke it down, there's more really good than there is dumb. And that's not something you can usually say.
Yeah.
So,
nice solid 4.
With that, guys, I think. We got to tell the Roman Reigns story. Your Roman Reigns story.
Oh yeah. Okay, so as you notice, I have a Macho Man shirt that I got. I also have a yellow Hulkamania shirt that I got at FYE, and apparently they were giving out foam fists with like a certain purchase amount, so I got one. At first I thought it was The Undertaker. It wasn't The Undertaker, it was Roman Reigns.
Yeah, they're giving away free Roman Reigns foam hands. He's over. Alright, guys, with that, I think we're going to wrap this up. I can't really think of too much more to talk about. The points, I would say Seth Rollins the man. I'm looking forward to Daniel Bryan versus John Cena to unify those titles. I wish it was Rusev, but what can you do? I think that's got more marketability behind it.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar having re-signed, I'm sure we're going to see a rematch somewhere in there. I get this weird feeling we're going to see Roman versus Rollins first, though, which is kind of weird. I just kind of get that feeling. Like, I don't know if Brock's going to work Extreme Rules. I kind of got a feeling he's probably going to do, like, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Rumble, and Mania. Like, he'll do 4 a year.
Yeah.
With spontaneous, Raw shows. Like, I don't know what his new contract is. He might be working more matches. I kind of have a feeling that he signed up. Like, I'm sure Taker was like, I'm going to put you over, son. We got to do what's right for the business. And I think that's kind of what colored his decision a lot. Yeah. I'm sure he likes the money. I'm pretty sure he gets paid more in the WWE than he would in UFC.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, neither one he works a full schedule, but I'm sure he's getting paid pretty damn good. He's home with his kids. He gets to train. I think that's going to be you're gonna start seeing that a lot more. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think you're probably going to see AJ and Nikki doing something for their title. Yeah. You might get to see AJ put over Charlotte, because I don't know how much longer AJ plans to be with the company. I mean, maybe she's here for the long haul. I got a feeling, though, if the WWE doctor goes through with the suit on her husband, that's going to be a weird fucking situation. With WWE effectively suing a wrestler who's still there because they're married, so it's joint bank account, I assume. I mean, I don't know their personal finances, but that's just got to be kind of weird. I mean, I just find it really weird the way her husband left. She's still in the company, especially with the things he said.
Yeah.
But trying to think of any other stuff. I think you'll probably see Dolph and Daniel Bryan having more matches one-on-one before they unify the title. I'm sure you're going to see Rusev and Cena at least one more time.
Yeah.
I don't know where they're going with the tag division. The Ascension kind of failed miserably in what they wanted to do with them.
Yeah, the tag title.
They're kind of out of people, in all honesty, unless they want to put together 2 guys like a Kane and Big Show or something like that.
Yeah.
I'd personally like to see the return of Show Miz, Big Show and Miz's tag team. I think they're both kind of in the middle of doing nothing. I think you have them reform. You kind of have something. Obviously, you got to get Miz and Sandow out of the way, probably at Extreme Rules. Have Sandow go over, like legitimacy. I think you're going to see Kalisto come up from NXT. Him and Sin Cara form a tag team. They're called the Lucha Dragons.
That'd be cool.
So I think you got a few guys, but right now that tag division's hurting. I mean, the Usos are pretty. Well, you had steps along the way. Like when you had the Dust Brothers, the Usos, they've kind of killed the Matadors. Like every time they try to they're a legitimate threat. Like no, they are not. It's just weird. Like the Bull is a bigger threat than either Matador. Honestly, don't know. Like short of making a new tag team, I have no idea what they could do. Granted, like Cesaro and Kid are heels, so you have to make a face tag team, and I don't know what you would do with that. Short of maybe Eric Rowan teaming with somebody else. I don't know, guys, but we enjoy it. If you haven't checked it out and you want to check it out, because it'll be on the WWE Network, you can watch it whatever the hell you want. I would give it a look-see. Granted, Raw will pretty much spoil everything if you haven't been spoiled by this video somehow. Please like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. You have wrestling fans in your life. Please show them this video. I am Dave.
I am Super Chudge Funk.
And I think next week we'll have a little bit more Marvel Legends stuff. Hopefully I'll have the Thanos wave in. You guys can check it out. Till then, later. Roman.